Hello everybody and welcome back to Mazysgarden. Water signs. I have a message for you. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are doing well. If you have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, this could resonate for you. If you have Scorpio in another placement in your chart that I didn't mention and you feel like this resonates for you, the message could be for you. If you don't have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio anywhere in your charts and you still feel like this resonates, could be for you. Sometimes cross watchers, their stuff resonates in their perspective. The message gets to who it's meant to get to, okay? Guys, don't make anything fit if it doesn't fit though. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a general message for the new year, for like the 3 to 6 months of the new year. And then we are going to have an extended. In the extended, we are going to go over money, career, finances. We're going to go over love life and then any other messages that need to come out based off of those things. We will do. Guys, if none of these messages resonate, check the other signs of your chart, okay? Check out, just the other readings. So what I've done in the other readings, and I'm going to do for you guys as well, is we're going to cleanse our energy. I'm going to be using Tibetan sound bowls. Excuse me. And this is the feminine and masculine energies. So we are going to balance out our masculine and our feminine real quick in the beginning of this reading, just as a little new year cleansing, okay? Let's start the new year off right. Let's get some messages. Let's clear our energy. Let's do this damn thing. That's how I'm feeling. All right, guys. All right. So let's start with the feminine. Guys, take a seat, sit somewhere comfortable. Just make it so that you're able to just sit there in silence for a few minutes and kind of just take in the energy and the frequency of this sound for you. All right, I'm going to start off with the feminine and we will go from there. Okay? Take a deep breath with me. Take that in. All right, and now we're going to move over into the masculine bowl. And these are Tibetan singing bowls, in case you guys are wondering. All right, take a deep breath. I hope you guys liked that. I've been learning some stuff about sound healing recently, and I'm really into sound frequencies and music and all of that, so it's like right up my alley and I really love that stuff. So guys, come on over to my Patreon, the Garden's Patreon, if you want some more exclusive access to more sound healing stuff that's going to be rolling out in the next like 3 to 6 months, just so that you guys are aware. This will have an extended. The Patreon link is in the description box below or up in my link tree. You can come over and you get discounts and exclusive content. You get the extendeds. You get first look at all of the videos. Patreon family. Okay. And I'm going to be expanding that, but due time. It's a process. It's a process. All right, so let's get what's the first 3 to 6 months looking like for my water signs. Let's get what kind of energy you are going to be in, what's going to be coming up for you guys. 2024 is an 8 year, okay? 8. It's ruled by Saturn, so it talks about discipline, karma, abundance, structure, okay? And blessings if you use the discipline appropriately. Saturn always blesses the disciplinee. And also it's the year of the wood dragon, Chinese New Year, which also talks about creativity and abundance. So really capitalizing and kind of meshing well with the numerology 8 year. And it's also a leap year. So it feels very auspicious. It feels like you could really create something quite substantial, quite beautiful. You could reach new levels of abundance if you are disciplined and motivated and you structure yourself appropriately and you have good intentions and you are, you know, because you're going to reap what you sow. So what you put out, how you put it out, you know, and how you're doing things, that's how it's going to come back to you. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me all about my water placements here. What do they got? Ooh. Okay. It's kind of capitalizing on this, on what I was just talking about. Or it's like piggybacking. Ooh, my babies. Of course, those come out for water signs because water signs are just so naturally intuitive. Okay, guys, there's all three of these cards talk about the divine in some way. You guys are tapped in, or at least for the next 3, especially the next 3 months, you guys are super tapped in. Your intuition is going to be extremely strong, extremely heightened. Bottom of the deck, the High Lady of Love and Compassion. That's like a Queen of Cups to me. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. That's a Queen of Cups. And look, it's a little fairy on here. My little Pisces energy. My little fairies. I love... Pisces gives me not only mermaids, but fairy vibes. Same thing with Cancer. Cancers give me little fairy vibes sometimes. Scorpio's like the darker side of fairy. Dark fairy. Anyway, it says reverence, kindness, consideration. You guys are really embodying your own energy coming into 2024. There's something very cleansing. I'm hearing cleansing, whether you've been cleansing yourself, you've been doing cleansings, you know, or you will be doing those things. There's something about cleansing going on here. All right, but the first thing that came out, I'm going to start shuffling my tarot cards, but the first thing that came out, number 4 could be significant, number 3 could be significant, and then we have 12, which breaks down to a 3. So 3s are significant for water signs. Something could happen in 3s. And it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. Good things could come in, something could come in 3s. Doing something in 3s may, or like the 3rd time's the charm. Something along those lines. All right. I love this. All right, so the first thing that we have out here is the web weaver, okay? And this says synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Spirit wants you to be extremely intentional about what it is that you're trying to create, because that's what it feels like. It feels like there's something that you're trying to create, Okay. The integrity of it feels good, especially with the High Lady of Love and Compassion at the bottom of the deck. This is something that you either, it's like a passion project for you. It's something that comes from your heart. You pour a lot of love into this, or it just comes from a very dignified or a high integrity place within you. You may be getting signs or synchronicities from spirit, either like trying to nudge you in the right way or making the right decisions. So you may see more synchronicities like when you are going the right way, or you could ask for that from spirit. Be like, only show me synchronicities when I'm doing the right thing. That way I know I'm headed in the right direction. Okay. We also have number 3 here, the Spirit Whisperer. When this came out, I was like, of course, this came out for my water signs, because you guys are so tapped in. You're so intuitive. Some of you may be mediums. Some of you may be tarot readers, divination workers. You may have prophetic dreams. There's just something where spirit talks to you, and you guys talk often, and you have full-blown conversations, and I just heard you don't miss. So like, typically what you're talking about, what, the conversations that you have with spirit, it's not like you're just making it up or like you're crazy or something like that. Your intuition is very strong. So typically, what you peep is what happens, or you get a heads up on what's coming, all of that kind of stuff. All right. Your intuition is strong and it's right. It says divine guidance, higher knowing. I'm just saying, you're so tapped in. You guys, this is like the High Priestess. It's giving heavy Scorpio vibes. You guys may have Scorpio, like a heavy Scorpio placement or a prominent one. And again, divine intelligence, divine guidance. All right. This is also talking about in the next 3 months, these messages, this knowing, your intuition, the wisdom that spirit is giving you, that the universe is giving you, that God is giving you, the gifts, they want you to use it. They want you to integrate it and use it in an intelligent way, right? Divine intelligence. That's not only just knowing, it's about knowing how to act beyond the knowing. It's knowing how to move as soon as you do know, okay? So they really want you to like listen to yourself. And if you feel like you're in a space where you still don't trust your intuition or trust what's being told to you, in small ways, start having them verify your intuition. Excuse me. So it's like strengthening a muscle, because that's really what it's like. It's strengthening a muscle. Okay. And then we have number 12, which breaks down to a 3, the Eagle King. And it says the big picture, angelic help. Eagles, I'm telling you, you guys might, somebody here has a prominent Scorpio placement because the web weaver, spiders, they're associated with Scorpios with transformation. Spirit Whisperer, the High Priestess, always gives me Scorpio vibes. Even there's an owl, Scorpio vibes. Like I'm telling you, and then eagles are one of Scorpio's spirit animals, like are one of their totem animals. So, and if you don't know your placement, I'm betting you got a heavy Scorpio one somewhere. Like it. Okay. There may be a grandfather or a father, but it's an older gentleman. So your father might have been much older than your mother, or you were had like later in their life, like they were, already much older when your parents, like your father specifically, got pregnant with you, or like your mom got pregnant, but you know what I mean, like they were much older. So if they are, but it feels like somebody that is passed or on the other side, or you just have a prominent older male figure helping you out on the other side. That's who you talk to. That's who like kind of gives you This is giving me Archangel Michael vibes as well, the Eagle King. Eagles are of air. Yeah. Interesting. Let me know in the comments below if any of that resonates, or if you know of any other angels that associate with the eagle. I think it's Archangel Michael. I'm gonna be very honest with you, but I need to kind of brush up more on my archangels. Owls may be prominent for you guys. Go look up eagle, owls. What is this? Dragonflies. You guys, I also feel like with this saying cause and effect and then the bigger picture, guys, just be careful that you are allowing yourself to be present in the moment, but also like knowing the way that this is feeling is like, okay, seeing the bigger picture, knowing like where you're headed, knowing like how the space that you're supposed to be in, the lifestyle that you're supposed to live, the job that you're supposed to have, whatever. It's like knowing that, seeing the bigger picture, but also like being very present in the moment, learning what you need to learn in the space that you're in, and also like being grateful of being able to be present in that space. I don't know why I'm getting that, but there's something about like the nitty gritty of the day in and day out that needs to, so maybe coming down out of the 5D, coming back down into the 3D and getting back like grounded into life. It's like, okay, now you see the bigger picture, you see where you're headed, you see like the path, right? You have this deep inner knowing, because I feel like you've already kind of gone through what's kind of needed to go through. And now you're like moving forward. And now that you have the bigger picture, it's about it's something about being present. It's about something that needs to be learned in the present. I'm also getting something about cut back on the amount of meat that you're eating. I don't know. And I keep smelling this smell. Be careful about like the meat that you're eating, or cutting back on the amount of meat. That might help with whatever's going on with you. Okay. I don't know why I got that out of nowhere. That's weird. That's suspicious. Okay. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more about what this is about for my water signs, because oh, I thought only one came out, and then this one was like, bippity pop, I'm popping out. Wow. All right, so when this came out, this is the Judgment card in this deck. Okay, when this came out, I heard retribution. Okay. You may have a really close relationship with animals, or you may have really prominent, like you work with your spirit animals very prominently, or need to. Guys, this is beautiful energy. Yep. All right. This is kind of what I'm getting here. You guys needed to learn something. And I feel like this was in the past. Like you went through an extremely tough cycle. All right. Because I have the 10 of challenges here. You guys went through probably one of the darkest times in your life is what I'm hearing. It just, one thing after another, beaten down, people, situations. It felt like obstacle after obstacle, or just hardship after hardship, always getting rejected, or, just things not working out and feeling pretty beat down because of it. You guys had to learn the other side of like generosity. I know this sounds really crazy. Okay, so that lack, okay? You had to learn what it was like or what it felt like to have a lack of generosity or a lack of reciprocation, so that when that came in, when reciprocity came in, when true reciprocity, authentic and genuine reciprocity, when true generosity came in, you were able to recognize it. You were able to peep it and be like, oh, that's the real deal, instead of having a warped state of mind, okay, based off of like, you know, not have gone through those hardships. Maybe if you didn't go through those hardships, maybe you would have taken it for granted a little bit, right? Because you're learning, there's something that you're learning about generosity and reciprocity here, and it's changed everything for you. What's happening is you also may be learning a little bit of financial stability, okay, as well, just so that you know. And there's a very small few of you, because I can't ignore this, that somebody may have betrayed you in the past. And there may be some kind of communication that's coming in, that they want to get on better terms with you, or they want to be able to just have some type of back and forth with you. But what I see here is that you have leveled up beyond where this person is at. I do think that during this time, this person may have leveled up themselves, but you've gone beyond, like you're coming out as the Empress, as where they're coming out as the Keeper of Visions, which is the King of Cups. So they've leveled up King status, but you're now in Empress status. So like there's something about still slightly falling short, okay? But you need to see the bigger picture here and go with your gut on whether you accept this back and forth. Okay, that's only for a few of you though. But really what I'm seeing is you're really about to come into a place of abundance. And it's really because of the things that you've gone through, the heartbreak, the pain, the grief, the sadness, the obstacles, everything that has happened to you for a reason, okay? And you're leveling yourself up, or you have leveled up. You may have a deep fear, okay, or anxiety about interpersonal relationships, or there may be some type of trauma there when it comes to relationships with other people, and that needs to be worked on, okay? If that's something that you've recognized within yourself, keep doing the inner work on that, because whatever you're doing, I mean, it is working. But there's something about relationships that still brings you anxiety. So recognize where that's coming from and work on it. I'm also seeing that the fact that you pouring into yourself, you recognizing your self-worth, is helping you overcome your grief and step into some type of new beginning where you definitely are going to have to take action. You're definitely going to have the confidence and take action here. But I think you're going to. Yeah, Ace of Spells, which is the Ace of Wands. There's a new opportunity coming to you, and like I said, you're going to have to take action towards it. You're going to have like, it's like you attracted it in, and now you have to take action in taking it. Like you actually have to take the opportunity. But I do see that you will, because you're in Empress mode. You know, and you're so connected with spirit. You're so like tapped in these first couple of months here that you're gonna know. You're gonna know good opportunities versus not good opportunities. Yeah, 7 of Visions. This is Seven of Cups. You're going to be able to discern through the opportunities and know which one to take. I think your fear is the only thing that's really going to hold you back. You need to, there's something about needing to open up your heart again, or maybe the fact that you were working on opening up your heart. There's going to be an opportunity to overcome any kind of lack mindset, any kind of insecurity, any kind of like illusion. It feels like it's an illusion over your life, and this may you may like get the epiphany about this, okay? You may, in where it needs to balance out, like where head over heart needs to balance out, where you need to incorporate and stabilize your emotions so that your intuition and your emotions are like aligned. Yeah. Yeah, your fear is what is sabotaging you more than anything. And I think it's because you're afraid to be lied to. You're afraid to, yeah, it's like you're afraid to get duped. You may have gotten duped in the past, and that's why this fear. So really, guys, the fear is the only thing that's going to need to get worked on. Yeah. You're going to have a lot of epiphanies over the next 6 months. And you're going to learn a lot. There's something about you really taking some type of knowledge here and really incorporating it into your life. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to learn a lot about what you like and what you don't like, or you already have. And now's about taking, like standing in your power and having courage to move forward. I also think someone's going to have an epiphany about you. They're going to realize that what they thought about you was not actually correct. I don't know why that's coming out like that, but there's something about somebody having the wrong assumption about you, and that's going to be corrected. Yeah. Somebody may have been, I don't know, talking shit about you or bringing your name up for recognition in some way or something. Any other messages for the water signs for the new year? I thought one flipped, but didn't. Boo. Someone who, there's somebody from your past that is having a really hard time. Yeah, they're having a hard time. They see that you're very uninterested and, they may be using drugs, or they might have some type of addictions or toxicities, smoking, drinking, hardcore drugs. They may be using this to cope over some type of separation between the two of you or disconnect. They're haunted by their past actions. They may have been pretending to be somebody they weren't, or somebody that they're not, or they were trying to like mirror your energy in some way. And I think it's because you intimidated them. Okay. They felt very lacking when they were around you or were in the presence of you for some reason in some way. I do think that they think about you. They think fondly of you, but there's something about you that threatens, I don't want to say threatens them in like an aggressive way, but it threatens the facade that they're putting out there. Okay, they're pretending to be somebody that they're not, and they may be looking for things to like not like about you, or you know what I mean, like things against you, but they're having a hard time doing so. Like they're not finding anything. Also, you may be wasting your time, or they're wasting their time, but you may be wasting your time with somebody who is all about money. They may give you money easily. I don't know. We'll go into the extended on that because we're going to do a whole love section. All right. Those are the messages that I was getting for you guys. And what kind of the energy that you're going to be in going into the first couple of months of 2024. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you guys resonated with this reading. If you resonated, come back to it and let me know anything that pops up or comes up for you guys. If you guys are following me over into the Patreon, I'll see you in a minute. And if you are not, and this is where I leave you, I love you guys so very, very much, and I'll see you soon, water signs.